If you are just getting started in the lawn care business, I'm going to tell you something that might sting a little. If you're not out there doing at least 30 budgeted hours of actual physical work that pays you money every single week, you're not building the business the right way. You're just playing business. Every hour you spend hiding behind your desk or doing something that doesn't move the needle forward, fiddling with flyers or tweaking your website instead of actually working in the field is adding months, even years, to how long it'll take you to grow. And the truth is, the guys who hustle hard in the dirt, sweating with their equipment, are the ones who will hit six figures faster while everyone else is still wondering why the phones aren't ringing. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you, as a solo operator who is just getting started in their lawn business, where you need to be focused on. These are the non-negotiables that I hold my general managers to. When I'm looking at hiring a new general manager, this is what I expect from them. 30 budgeted hours should be and will be getting done every single week. If we do not have enough budgeted hours, then we need to be looking at doing upsells, doing door hangers. Now, the upsells, there's two pieces to this. Ideally, if you have personal upsells on the property, and then over here, you have monthly upsells that you blast out in a group format to all of your leads and all of your customers. This is imperative. So the personal upsells, this is a weekly thing. And then the monthly is once a month, figure out the pain point and do that. Now, the door hangers, on every single estimate, we need to be doing 9 rounds. Also, on new build communities where they're building homes or you're branching off into a new service territory, we must be doing 9 rounds. The 30 budgeted hours is imperative. We have to get that. Now, when you are going out and doing estimates, the one thing that you want to look at is your close ratio. Because if your close ratio is anything under 40%, you either are quoting potentially improperly, which hopefully you're not. You're doing the work, so you know exactly how long it should take. Also, we need to start adjusting our prices. What we like to do in this scenario, if we don't have enough work and our close ratio is below 40%, what we will do is we will actually deduct delivery fees from our estimates. Why? It will bring the cost down. I will waive a delivery fee. I will waive material costs to a degree, not the full cost of the material, but the profit, additional profit on top of a material cost, which is typically 30%. I'm willing to waive those fees to have more people book, so that way we can fill the schedule and get closer to the 30 budgeted hours. If you're tired of guessing your way through this home service stuff, we built a shortcut. Inside our private school group, we give you access to every SOP, document, and every blueprint that we've built that took us years to figure out. All you got to do is go down in the link in the description below, join the group, and you'll gain access to all of this stuff, including myself, to help coach you and grow your business. Now, I want to do a real quick exercise with you for anybody that does have a helper. We got 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we'll say this is the GM. This is for people that does have a part-time helper that needs help kind of structuring their schedule while also hitting 30 budget hours. Okay, so you got the GM, and then you've got, let's say, employee 1 and then employee 2. In this scenario, let's say, for example, we only have 70 budgeted hours for the week. The GM, non-negotiable, is the number 1 spot. Why? Well, generally they're on salary. Again, you can correlate this to your business. Maybe you are the acting GM as the owner. 30 budgeted hours is a non-negotiable. That means we have 40 budgeted hours left. The first employee, if they're good, they should be able to do 30 budgeted hours. Subtract that, we got 10 left. That means employee 2 only has 10 budgeted hours. Well, guess what? That means that he's not going to be that busy this week. This puts more weight on the manager, owner, general manager, whoever the acting ops manager is. They are required to fill that schedule. What does this look like? There's multiple ways that you can kind of slice this up. If you're going into the spring rush and it's very busy and handing out door hangers is a good thing where you actually get good return, I would have employee 2 do that, door hangers, for weeks during the growing season, the spring rush, when most customers are signing up. To me, that's a good use of that person's time, especially if he only has 10 budgeted hours a week. 40-hour work week, what are they going to be doing for the other 25, 30 hours? Doing door hangers, okay? That's what I would do. Now, if you are in a fall season or a winter season where that doesn't really make sense, because if you're like us down here in Texas, we pour all of our marketing money in during the gold rush when we can acquire customers for the least amount of money. To me, that just makes the most sense. So why would I spend my money in the fall and the winter when I can get a better return in the spring? I'll just save it and pour it all in the spring. If you're in a different weird kind of season like that, if you have a team member that doesn't have enough work, obviously one of the levers is you can call them off, say, hey, look, my schedule is a little bit less this week. I am doing everything that I can work on. I'm sending out monthly upsells. I'm sending out personal upsells. I'm also doing door hangers. Like, I'm trying to get everything or do everything I can to get us work. But at the end of the day, we are in a seasonal business. So you do have to have that conversation with your team member. But what you can also do is pull up schedule from next week. I see a lot of people fail to do this. It's not just my team members and GMs, it's also coaching customers. Many people don't realize the lawn care industry most of the time is a flexible scheduling business. I would look at pulling up landscape projects, bush trimmings, mulch installations, even weed control, fertilizing clients. You can pull those up. There's a window of opportunity that you can be there. If we only have 10 budgeted hours for this employee, let's go ahead and pull that up. That will be able to fill this guy's route, so it's not as awkward as you're calling them off 4 days out of the week. Like, maybe you only have to call him off 1 day a week and you could still utilize him. Many people don't pull up their schedules. I highly, highly recommend it. That will definitely help you guys. Also, when you are doing estimates, it's very important. We talked about the close ratio. Waive those fees. Waive those fees. Get the work on the schedule. Once you fulfill the routes, then you can start to raise prices, add the fees, and do all that stuff. But the goal is to keep your guys busy during the busy season, not calling them off or taking days off during the week. That's not going to move your business forward. I see so many people fall in this trap. The more you can stay productive and get actual budgeted hours of physical work done that makes money. If you're doing something that doesn't bring in money, but it's owner's work, you got to shift your mindset. You're a worker. You're an operator at this stage in business. The more time that you spend doing the work, the faster you're going to get to your goals. And that's the bottom line. Guys, if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.